Hello? I mixed the audio a little bit. I didn't really actually test it before going live. I don't know why I said I mixed it. I didn't. I'm actually lying. But, hello? Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay? That was the point of that tangent. I was actually saying that so I can ask how I sound compared to the music. Do I need it to be a little bit higher? Lower? Let me know in the comments below. Killing Streaks is back on the menu. That's right. That's what we do around here. Oh. All is good? Okay, good. But hi, guys. How have you guys been enjoying your Saturday? I haven't really had much of a Saturday. I did a collab, but I wasn't feeling very good. And then I slept after it. Well, actually, that's not true. I got a Java chip, so my throat's been really bad. I really wish I could have chocolate like normal people without coughing. But side tangent, this other thing of tuna jerky arrived from Amazon, and I gotta say, it's disgusting. I can't stand jerky. It's always so sweet and chewy. It's just nasty. Why do people like this? I hate the texture. I hate how sweet it is. But the one from Masaru was amazing. It was like eating tree bark or something, and it wasn't sweet, and it tasted really good. So I've come to the conclusion that I just like a very particular unconventional type of jerky. Because even if I eat, like, let's say, regular beef jerky, not just tuna jerky, but, like, beef jerky, I've never been, like, a huge fan of it because I don't really like how it tends to be sweet. I don't like it being kind of squishy and soft. I want it to be kind of hard. And what we got, like, we got a little bit more jerky for about the same price, but the Masaru one is just better quality. Like, you don't get quite as much, but it tastes way better. Sorry to hear that you did it like the Amazon tuna jerky. Straight from Hawaii. It's gotta be from Japan. But it came with 5 different flavors, and all of them were disgustingly sweet. Just nasty. But we experimented. I'm glad we experimented, and now I know never to experiment again. I guess the collab went well, but like I said, I was kind of out of it, to be honest. Truth be told, I probably shouldn't have gone, because I guess I'm getting, I don't know. I was talking to Mina about it earlier, where you feel like anxiety or stress, but you're not sure if it's correlated to certain things or not, because I have that big trip that I have to do. There's some health issues with my dog back at my home. I didn't think it was affecting me, and I don't know if it's affecting me. All I know is I don't feel very good. So I have that, and then I had the collab today, which I was a little bit stressed about, and then I had a collab Monday as well, which I was also stressed about, like how everything's kind of adding up all together in like a really short time. And usually I feel guilty about canceling collabs, so I just go through with it. And you don't know how you're gonna feel in the future, because when I was invited, I was really excited. I'm always excited when I get invited to collabs, but sometimes it just, the timing, sometimes when it's collab day, I'm just not feeling good. But I was able to cancel, collab on Monday, even though, for all I know, maybe come Monday, maybe I would have been super peppy. But sometimes I have to make calls based on how I'm feeling right now, because I don't know if it's gonna go away or not, you know? Comey's good. Mina, how are you doing, Mina? Mina just posted development progress of their game. It's looking really cool. Aesthetics. Aesthetic shots. Positioning the camera just right. Making it kind of moody and ominous. Very cool, Mina. Mina knows what aesthetic is. It's very important. It's how you sell your product, how you sell your game. Progress. Progress. Oh, on Mina's Twitter. Mina has a Twitter, Mina Crow. Hold on. I'll post it, because Mina Crow has an E at the end of it. Speaking of crows, Mina, how do you like your crows, your little ink crows? Don't you admire that that was my idea to get you little stream avatars? It makes things more fun. What's crazy is Mina's already on top of remembering to summon them. Like, when I first got mine, I would forget every now and then. Download the Unreal Game Development Engine. Why? Are you gonna make a game? Hello, Graph. How are you? I thought about, before streaming earlier, I thought about hosting Death Note in my server, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't really feel like being with people at the moment, but I really want something in the background to relax me, so I watched a little bit of Death Note while just kind of like vegging out or working on some stuff. But I'm happy to rewatch stuff over and over and over again, so when it's time to go back to hosting it in the Discord, I can just rewind back to the episode where we left off on. Speaking of, that is this Discord. I'm actually, you know, at first when I made this Discord, I wasn't sure how I felt having my own personal Discord, because I wasn't really interested in having my own Discord about me. I always wanted to do like a joint Discord with, you know, the Dollhouse. But it, you know, created my own personal Discord just to kind of have it on hands for other reasons. And I kind of felt raw about it. Like, I'm like, man, maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I'll delete it. I don't know. But I feel like as I've had time to kind of sit on it, I feel like I've kind of grown to like it. And I don't quite know why exactly. I guess because it's smaller, but I always like the appeal of big communities too. So I guess it's like, the way I kind of pitch it to you guys is how I pitch it to myself as well. Like, if I want like bigger company, I have the Dollhouse. And then if I want smaller company, I have my own Discord. I don't know, sometimes smaller Discords are nice. But while I say that, it's been growing pretty decently. I think we have over 100 members in the server, which is kind of cool. Granted, you know how it is. Most members in any Discord are kind of inactive. But still, you know, sometimes number stats are cool. You know, I like seeing number go up. It gives the dopamine. And speaking of number going up, there was a number that went up and we hit a little milestone, which that's pretty cool. Let me see if I can find a screenshot. You guys probably already know what I'm going to talk about, because I always bring shit up on Twitter first and then bring it up on stream. But I got to cater to different audiences, like the people who don't go to the streams. I got to do something with Twitter. I don't know. But we hit 1K on TikTok. It's been fun, actually. I did try to experiment. I tried to go on TikTok and scroll through all the recommended videos to just see what I would get. And I must say, there's a lot of stage bullshit. Hi, Woodles. Oh, Woodles, what do you think of TikTok? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. I was talking about how... So, I recently made a TikTok, but I don't really tend to consume content myself. But I tried a few days ago skimming through TikTok content, and a lot of it just seems staged. Like, it's not even like real. People like wearing wigs, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna do a experimental haircut. Oh my god, it's gone bad. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. And it's like, but that's a wig. Everybody can, I could tell it's a wig. If I can tell it's a wig, that's terrible. I needed to start recommending me like anime or VTubers, although that could be pretty cringe too, but the normie content is not delivering. Sometimes it does, and then I don't know. It really is a mixed bag. What I don't like is the depressing ones where it's like, all right, here's somebody's loved one in a bed and they're dying from cancer. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I don't want to think about mortality. That's just going to make me depressed and not want to scroll. You know what I mean? But some content's pretty cool. But again, I don't know if it's staged or not. But it's nail style. What do you call them? Nail stylist drama, where it's like nail stylist, and I guess they're working from home. They're like a specialist or something, and then somebody's there, and then it's weird how it's like there's been 3 videos of them doing it where it's like a chick, but you can't see them or anything, and then the stylist finishes the nails or half finishes the nails, and then the client's like, oh, sorry, I don't have like the money to pay you. And I don't even know if I can enjoy it because I don't even know if it's actually real or if it's fake. Fake content is a huge bummer. I have to search and like stuff that you know what? That must be it. Hi, Kimmy. Thank you for the raid. You're right. I think I actually need to start searching stuff because I don't think I've searched anything on TikTok. Like, I've searched individual people, but I haven't searched, like, subject matter. I think if I do that, then maybe the recommended content might not be cancer anymore. Hi, Beryl. Yeah, I just debuted this costume last Wednesday. I wanted to romance very beautiful women and men and all kinds of stuff. But, hi, Kemi. How did your stream go? Wait, Woodles, what did you do? Although, if you guys have to head out, because it is kind of late, I just realized that it's 2:30 a.m. If you guys gotta head out, don't worry about it. Normally I don't stream this late, but I kind of took like a huge nap earlier in the day, and now I'm like really awake, and I need to start working. I already finished a commission off stream, so I thought, you know what, I'll stream and motivate myself to finish the rest. Today's like a crackdown night. Have Pumpkin do half of your commission, then tell her that you can't pay her. Oh gosh, I would cry. I don't know if that's happened to me before. TikTok has a really good algorithm. Everything seems to be algorithm based. I don't know if that's good or not, but I can control how cringe my Twitter is. If I decide to click lame stuff, my feed will become lame. So sometimes I'll see a lame thing and I will not engage with it because I'm like, no, I'm not going to go into that trap. And I would say that my Twitter feed has been pretty good. It's just been art and memes. Oh my god. Like, I am kind of distant from meme culture. There's so much memes going on. I can't keep up. But I don't really go in the meme channels and Discord because I don't care. So I'm not really exposed to memes very often, but since I started clicking them on Twitter a little bit, now I'm getting good memes. Now, that's why I've been retweeting memes more lately, because I'm like, oh, this is actually good content. Love the memes. That was a good stream playing Infinity, Nikki. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for the raid. I gotta do a little bit of yapping before I end up, like, pulling up the art. Because whenever I draw, I tend to zone out and be a little bit kind of mellow and quiet. Which is unfortunate because I usually feel like I'm at my best when I'm a little bit higher energy. But, I mean, we always do this song and dance. I whine about this and then everybody's like, no, Pumpkin, your mellow streams are fine. Like, stop worrying about it. But I can't help it. I'm kind of like a people pleaser in a way. I'm the most difficult person on the planet, but I do like to please people the best I can. Yeah, not to mention, if I'm, like, say, it's weird. If I'm playing a game, or if I'm doing something, my mind can't really divide in two places very easily unless chat helps me. So, if I'm playing a game and chat brings up a subject, then I can maybe go on a tangent, like a good tangent. But, even then, I'll have to pause the game so I can kind of focus. But if chat doesn't help, then, you know, I'm playing a game, I struggle to think of all the talking points that I would want to address, you know? So that's why I like to do the long beginning talkie streams, because then I can, like, read a little list that I prepared and kind of have things a little bit more organized and structured. And Maybe it makes the gameplay parts boring or the drawing parts boring, but I don't know. Usually I hope that the game itself is the entertainment. You know what I mean? Rather than like I feel like if I'm playing Devil May Cry 3, I assume that people are there to talk about Devil May Cry 3 and chill to Devil May Cry 3 vibes, not watch somebody play Devil May Cry 3 so they can talk about something that happened to them in high school. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Stick to Blue Sky. I can't get into it. I keep trying, but I know it's deader there. So it means that, I don't know. I don't know if it can keep me engaged enough. Oh, no problem, Awoodles. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you. And I hope your stream really went really good. But go ahead and go rest, okay? Kind of did. Yeah, the thing is that it is pretty incredible how much more committed people are to go into Blue Sky. There's a lot of accounts with shit to lose, you know, that are like, I don't care that I accumulated this many followers on Twitter. I'm locking it and I'm going to Blue Sky. I understand, like, locking it and not quite deleting it just in case. You leave yourself the possibility of maybe returning, but a lot of people just don't post on Twitter anymore and they stick to Blue Sky, and it works out for some people. There's a little bit more visibility, kind of. It feels like your engagement is a tiny bit better. Of the people that follow you on Blue Sky, it seems like a majority of those people will actually see your posts, but maybe that's because most people on Blue Sky don't follow thousands of accounts yet, like you do on Twitter, but it takes time before you start following thousands of people on Twitter. I don't know, social media kind of sucks. My Twitter keeps turning into public fistfights and I don't get it, because people like to fight. People like to argue. People are angry. They're hateful. Or they're cringe. That's why you just gotta not click that shit. And if you see it, like if you see stuff like that get recommended to you, I think there's stuff like you can like mute the thread and stuff like that so you don't see it. But I think it's best if you just don't click it. If you click it every now and then, because I think all of us, like, I think lots of us don't actually like drama, but there will be that one mood where you're like, okay, what's going on? All right, I guess I'm curious. And then you look through it and you're like, wow, I don't care. And then you move on. And then you start getting recommended more of that. But just, you know, start going back to ignoring it and then it won't get recommended to you anymore. I don't blame you. Like, joining new social media means that you gotta build yourself back up again and start posting, and you kind of gotta get into it and like a habit. That's one of the reasons why I'm not getting into Blue Sky, because I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like, just upload my old scab art. Ugh, where do I even begin? Like, one thing that's been kind of annoying, and I chose to do it, is in my personal solo Discord, which I'll plug again, I've been trying to post all of my old Twitter posts that have my sketches or the art that I drew that I actually like of myself in the pumpkin art channel. But there's a lot, you know, and it's kind of a pain. And I'm kind of dreading getting to a certain point because Twitter sucks. You cannot actually scroll to the very beginning of your posts. Eventually, it just bricks and you can't scroll anymore. So even though my Twitter accounts existed since 2022, I don't really remember, it will just act like I didn't. And I just can't access that content. And it sucks. My contingency plan, is contingency the right term? I want to expand my vocabulary, but I keep being unsure about the words that I vaguely know about. Well, my alternate plan, is to go through the Dollhouse Discord into the Dollhouse Art, and then I can find my old post through there. Hi, Wrecking Ball. How are you? That word is right. Okay, I thought, like, for a second, I got worried. I'm like, wait, what if contingency means, like, biohazard related or something? I don't know. I get really worried about using words that I don't regularly use. Because I'm just, you know, I already explained it. But how are you doing, Wrecking Ball? I hope you guys have made better use of your Saturday than me. But sometimes it feels good to just kind of vibe and sleep. Get in, like, well-needed rest. Also, I'm listening to the Resident Evil director's cut music, the bad version with the changed music, because I actually like its music. It's not all just the basement theme, the infamous basement theme that people have heard. There's actually quite a few decent tracks in it. It's just not as good as the original. And unfortunately, one of my friends, I swear to God, if you want to get into Resident Evil and you want to buy a physical version of something, you should probably ask me first, because unfortunately, they bought their director's cut, not realizing that they were getting the one with the bad changed
Names
music.
of friends.
Thank you for the follow. Whenever you want to get the original Resident Evil 1, director's cut. So if you get the original Resident Evil 1, which I believe the original was a lawn box, I believe. PlayStation had these kind of like papery lawn boxes that were black. If you got that, that would be a good version, but it would not have any auto aim as an option. And then I believe they did a director's cut version after that does have auto aim, and there's two of them. The one that has Chris, or some people say it's the other guy, Richard. It'll be a guy that looks roided out and he's holding a gun with a deranged expression. If you see that, that's good. If you see, especially a green label, if you see a green label and it's just got like a zombie face looking over, don't get that one. That's the one that it'll make your controller vibrate and everything, but it has the bad music. Hi, Adam. How are you? I got into the Night Rain network test, so I'm staying up till 6 a.m. to stream the next time block. What is Night Rain? Couldn't sleep and came over from AK's raid. Do you normally sleep at this time? What time is it for you guys? Also, hi, Kama. How are you? Actually, I want some water. Oh, I have water right here. Hey, I was hoping you guys could fill me in on something, actually, now that since you mentioned Elden Ring. So, two things. I saw a post that said that they put Dark Souls bosses in Elden Ring. What is that? And also, what is this new character that's like a witch that looks kind of like Ronnie? And she's got like dark skin and white hair, and she wears like purple or maroon clothing with a giant hat. Who is she? She is beautiful. Always loved Resident Evil. I remember the original RE1 on PS1 before the director's cut. One of my favorite things that I got was the lawn box for Resident Evil 1, because it's gorgeous. Lawn boxes are great. It's not mine, but we also have the PlayStation 1 Doom, like the original Doom PlayStation lawn box. The Resident Evil one's mine, though. I think those are the only lawn boxes we have. 2:40 p.m. Oh, a.m. I was about to say, like, wait a second. I didn't know that New York time difference was that different from me. There's just no way. 3:40. I'm assuming a.m. for all of you. Okay, 3:40 p.m. for Kama. Okay, so we got kind of like a variety. You got snow. We had snow for like a few days, and then it went back to being hot again. It's just, the temperature here is just bizarre. I just want like a snow. I just want it to stay snowing for like a few weeks. Even though it's kind of hazardous. But I don't like the being whiplash back and forth. I'm gonna turn my fan on to have it more powerful. 9:53 a.m. and haven't slept. Oh shit. You're like pulling an all-nighter. What time are you gonna go to bed? Sometimes I'll stay up that late. But who is that witch girl with the white hair? What's going on? Is that a new character? Is that in the Elden Ring Fortnite? Is it in a new Elden Ring DLC? Like, Let me see if I could actually pull up a picture of her. Because I've been, liking posts. It's kind of late and I did a nap, so it's kind of weird for me to be this late. Elden Ring Night Rain. You choose characters to play. So, what? It's like Fortnite and Elden Ring or something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoa. Is she called the Recluse? That's what somebody captioned this, but I don't know if that's just like a fancy title or not. Oh, right. I heard it has like a Fortnite circle. This is from this artist. Normally I like to pull up official art, not like fan art. Although it's okay if I put the credit, which is right there. Credit's right there of the artist. But I've been seeing her and she's super my type. Like, holy shit. I think I might even like her more than Ranny. No, Ranny's kind of got like a snow vibe to her almost. But I wanted to also bring up something because I forgot to show it. But I got 2 arts to show. So I have 3 arts to show actually, I think. Did I show you guys this? For anybody who's new, this is my other character, Pumpkin Nanessa. The way you could tell the difference between us is this. So, Nanessa always has the yellow-orange hair, and then I have the orange-orange hair. See, I have that permanently on standby, so I can always introduce people. Because some people, even my friends, don't even know the difference between the two. Like, this costume you see me wearing right now got called Nanessa by somebody who I thought was my friend. But, you know what? Turns out they're evil. But look at how cute. Very happy. And it was, so I gotta confess, it was one of the last skebs I was awaiting. That was for myself anyway. The other skebs are for Mina to kind of prep for their debut. Thank you so much for the follow. But the last few days I've felt very anxious and empty. But that's like, you shouldn't even feel bad for me. It's just like some kind of disorder that I just have to deal with, you know? Where there's no cure for it. Just eventually you feel very dopamine deprived and empty. And it sucks, but you get through it. And I think it's an ADHD thing. So if it gets bad enough, if it lasts a little bit too long, sometimes I'll buy something to kind of try and calm it down. And it kind of works, I guess. So I ended up getting a bunch of skebs, but they were mostly all cheap and they add up together and it wasn't that expensive. So now I have a new skebs that are on the way, even though I'm supposed to be quitting. I'm trying my best. I'm trying, but sometimes I gotta have a little bit of fun. This year, I want it to be focused on budget and saving, because when I really put my mind to it, I'm pretty good at budgeting. I also don't know if I have to do my eye surgery again. If I do, I hope that they don't make me have to do it for both eyes, but I have to prepare and think about stuff like that. So that's why I don't want to just carelessly be buying skebs all the time. But I think every now and then it's fine. So am I a failure for not being able to commit and have discipline? No. I'm just kind of a failure, like a partial, like a half chub. Anyway, check this out. I got another skeb. It's a secret little extra costume. It's Nanessa's witch costume. Buying a bunch of model kits during pandemic for retail therapy. I feel like having a hobby during COVID is fine. Like, everybody kind of has a hobby, like, that probably requires a bit of money. If you go to the gun range, if you draw with physical materials, you might have to spend money on colored pencils, paints, etc. Kits, buying anything that revolves around collecting. I don't know, buying a pet and having to maintain the pet's bills and toys or whatever. What are other hobbies that require money? Going bowling. Buying video games. What else do people buy? Food. Fun food. See, it's okay. We all do it. What's important is you just gotta make sure that you're careful with it and not stupid, like me. And that's the lesson that I'm trying to adhere to. Which outfit one day? Not anytime soon, but one day. The thing that's gonna be, I believe this year is, I got planned a special costume for my re-debut. No, not re-debut. Sorry. No, I'm not doing anything crazy again. For my anniversary this year, I'm hopefully going to have a new costume. And for Halloween, I'm hoping to have a costume set ready for Nanessa and Synth. No more re-debuts. It's finally over, because this is my final form. There's never gonna be a, oh my god, Pumpkin's getting a new form. No. Although, I do have... I don't think I'm ever gonna do it. It's just like a cute little idea. But, let me see if I could find a photo. I guess I kind of did like a super detailed clean of my computer because it was getting so full that even VTube Studio was like, you know, you have 1 gigabyte left, right? So did a bunch of rearranging, deleted a ton of stuff. I even deleted literally all of my music files, where I had backup music and it was the high quality uploads. I just deleted it because I'm like, I don't actually go in here enough and it's taking up too much space. So, did a bunch of that. There was something I was gonna show. Oh, wait, huh? Is it here? Hi, Knight. How are you? I'm feeling good. What was I about to show you guys? Something about visual. Model. Costume? No, I don't have anything. Something I had an idea about. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's something that I retweeted, like an old art that I started, and then I retweeted it and said that I should finish it. That's why I couldn't find it, because I was looking in my media tab trying to find it. But in terms of, like, if I were to ever get a gimmick model, maybe a retro model one day, but I'm not really in a rush, so don't, like, don't try to recommend me anything, because I'm not gonna do anything like within forever. But maybe one day get like them, like kind of like lowly like models or whatever, like of specifically this kind of design I came up with for my characters. But I don't really think it's gonna be anything I'm gonna pursue. If I was gonna pursue it, I would put a listing for it on Throne, and I don't think I'm gonna do that, which kind of shows how truly back burner this idea actually is. You know what I mean? So I would do, well, actually, low poly for this would be actually kind of cute if it was live 2D anyway. Like, you ever see Pixel Live 2D? I don't want to go back to 3D if I can help it. Yeah, I don't want to go back to 3D. Maka, I was just talking about how you don't care about me. Hi, welcome back. You don't even know what my name is. I gotta summon a waifu, so I'm gonna summon, Oh, I can bring up my crush fixation. I was fantasizing about him earlier. Let me find a nice picture of him that I like. I like this one. So my summon a waifu husbando redeem is, I basically just have to pull up a PNG of just character I like. It doesn't even have to be like Crush or anything. It just has to be a character I like. But this is Crush. This is, I objectify him. I sexualize him. He's nothing but meat to me. Thank you for the follow. Ghost, thank you for being here. Because I got a little bit sidetracked. So I showed 2 skeps that I got. What's this? Did I delete it? Well, I showed 2 skeps that I got, and I was gonna show one more thing, which I'm sure you know what I'm leading up to. Whoa, huge. Look what Ghost drew. I was so happy with it. I love your art. And I think the pose is so cool. I like the expression. I like how you have the hat, like the interactive with the hat thing. I love it. It's so cool. I also changed my Fugi tech earlier. So a long time ago, I commissioned this costume that I'm wearing right here, as you could see. And you can see like the little chibi. And so I thought, oh, for today's collab, I want to use that because of my new costume. But you won't be able to see it on Poneko's end. There was somebody else who was streaming their perspective, but I don't remember them at the moment. But I did this little edit and brightened it up because it would be too dark to be visible on like a collab. But I brightened this up, and this will be an optional Fugi tech that I'll have for a little bit. Isn't it cute? I love PP Ox's so much. PP Ox's art so much. There we go. I know how to do shoutouts. I'm very, very, very good about that. Although the one thing I hate is that it retains my old idea to have the ghost motif on the pants, which isn't bad, but also my striped socks. But Iga changed my socks to where they're not striped anymore, which is way better, I feel. But I'm just rambling now. But look at how cute. I also love the lollipop. That is so cool. You can have them if you want. Did I tell you how nasty beef jerky is? All jerky, if it's sweet, is disgusting. I want it to be like rock hard and dry and salty. Doesn't anybody like dry? I love dry. You know what's really good is if you ever want to just eat some meat and you have sandwich meat in the fridge, you can just put that shit on a pan and it gets kind of dry and a little bit seared, and it's actually quite nice. I'd recommend it. What's this? Do I have any other things to share, show and tell? Oh, I forgot almost. Wait, I might have showed you guys before, but did you see this? Look at how cute. I love this style. I like how they got like the eyeshadow on the upper eyelid. Hold on. I have to pull up the credits. Let me get through my stuff really quick. I want to link their Twitter. But you know how Twitter is. It's easy to build up stuff to scroll through, so it might take me a little bit to get there. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And then I wanted to show something else. Don't let me forget. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Psya. Hair's right. I love how they did Synth's hair super messy. Like I love this style. I couldn't do styles like this where it's like really scritchy and scratchy, but it's so like well balanced and good. Now let me think. There was something I was gonna pull up. Oh, I wanted to show the little Valentine edit that I did for Valentine's Day. Did I stream? No, I did not stream Valentine's Day. I really like how this turned out because I find red to be bold and beautiful. I did this cute edit of me for Valentine's Day. I used one of those assets, like free assets, of the heart hands And they said that they allowed edits, so I definitely felt extra comfortable adding in my bandages. That's the one downside if you use like little hand assets, is if you know you have a very specific like look to your hands, if it's not able to show properly, or your sleeves, it makes my OCD go like a little bit crazy. So I'm like, no, I gotta draw the bandages. And it was really tedious to have to do it. Like I had to hand do it. But I'm glad that I did it because I feel like it looks really, really nice. And I added a filter because sometimes adding filters just makes things super, super sick. That PS2 game with Copa? Are you talking about Tulip, I think it's called? That one game that Mame played. Read it really quick. Also, Anoke, hello, how are you doing? You don't mind me calling you Anoke though, right? Cause I don't know, I feel like it kind of has like a nice ring to it, like it rolls off the tongue. Also, I wanted to show you guys Mina's new panels. Mina even forgot to like showcase them until I reminded Mina on their own stream. Can you believe it? But it was so beautiful. I feel like panels, it's kind of like decorating in the MySpace era. MySpace was so much fun because you could decorate your profile. You could decorate your profile only so much on Twitter. There's ways that you can do it, but Twitch, you can do all kinds of shit. So I'm like, Mina needs new panels to go with their new form. And this is like the way they set up the collage for this like image to showcase the panels on Twitter. It's gorgeous. I love how they did the rendering style. I love this artist a ton, and I feel like Mina is extra suited for them. There's a part of me that almost wants to ask them to do my panels, but I like having my little gremlin chibi panels. And I haven't had them that long, so I can't be crazy and switch out my panels every damn 3 months. You know what I mean? Do you like them? I like decorating Mina's shit and like curating the vibe and everything, making it look all like elegant and sexy and beautiful, and then Mina pops up and they're like, hey, what's up? Yeah, alright, we're gonna play Doom. It's like... It's a little bit, like, jarring, kinda. Cause, like, you look at Mina and you don't really expect... Yeah, I like Doom. Mina. But I say that affectionately. Also, I wanted to say, I'm a little bit nervous to do it tomorrow because I don't really know, because I don't stream on Sunday very often. I have an announcement tomorrow to show that I want to show during a stream. I'm just worried that nobody's gonna be around to come. Are people around on Sunday? Like, maybe people just won't, I don't know, but I got something to show. And I'm excited for it. Something positive to leave off on before I do stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week as usual. I think. Wait, do I stream Wednesday? But I'm gonna basically be gone for a week. I have to travel all the way out to get an exam on my eye to see how the surgery's holding up. It's too soon to really tell if it's progressively getting worse or not, because basically the eye surgery is experimental. My eyes could actually still get worse. It's like a disease I have. The surgery is supposed to halt the deterioration of the eyes, where the shape starts warping more and more, and you gradually lose your eyesight. So that was 3 months ago, I think, whenever we did the procedure. Now we had to go get a checkup. They see how it's holding up, and then I gotta go back in another 3 months. It's a pain in the ass. But while we're doing that, also gonna visit my parents and stay with them for 3 days. So it's gonna be a long trip, lots of driving, stressful subject matter because of my dog's health and everything. Not that I want to talk too deeply about it, but just not looking forward to like a big trip. But I've already whined about that. I'm just saying I'm gonna be gone for a bit, is what I'm saying. And it's not fully good vibes, sort of. So I'm hoping to leave off with good vibes with what I'm announcing tomorrow. Is the point that I'm trying to get to. It's 3 a.m. You want a Krabby Patty? I wonder what those taste like. If you could compare, you think Krabby Patty tastes like Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Checkers, Sonic, Five Guys, or something else? Thank you, Platinum. I'm hoping, I'm glad that I'm gonna be able to visit my parents. Hopefully I can kind of pep them up a little bit. Maybe go to the gun range. Elegant Panels is the way to my heart, low-key, right? Aren't they? Checkers? Checkers is a burger fast food place, and there's also something called White Castle, I think, too. There's lots of variations of fast food places. Some that you've maybe never even heard of. Some that you may not even have yourself. Hello, Xylo. Eye surgery is scary. It is scary, but luckily they didn't have to cut into my eyes. There is an optional procedure that would have been 10 times more expensive, where they cut into the eye, and it would be way more painful. The one I had, it hurt a lot, but all they did is they, like, forced my eye open for about 30 minutes each per eye, and would just keep putting droplets in the eye, and then shoot it with a UV light. But your eyes would be numbed, so you wouldn't feel it burning. But then after the what do you call it, the numbing wears off, about an hour after everything, then suddenly your eyes will realize that it was basically staring at the sun for 30 minutes. But the pain goes away kind of quick. So, you know, if I have to do it again, it's not the worst thing. I'm more annoyed at the money spending. I'll take the pain. I don't care. Whatever. Although I say that, I'll probably cry from the pain again. But it doesn't last long. What was really annoying is the itching. The itching sucked. Hello, Neat. They'd have to sedate you to work on the eyes. I don't know if that's an option. I mean, it is very nerve-wracking, but they put a device that forces your eye open, and eventually you just kind of get used to it. Also, I apologize for the cough. My diet lately has kind of been adding up, and I've been eating a lot of bad stuff, chocolate, and lots of trigger foods. But speaking of, I wanted to show you guys something very delicious. Now, the photo, it looks disgusting. This is the most unaesthetic photo I could have taken, but I was just so excited that I didn't care. These are chocolate-covered strawberries, and they're quite good. Now, this batch wasn't amazing. We would go to the grocery store later and pick up more that were way better, where the strawberry quality was better. But strawberry-covered chocolate is only as good as the actual strawberry. You know how strawberries are. You get them, and a lot of them will just be pure white inside. That's kind of like how these were, but it's still fine. The problem is that these are a pain to eat because the chocolate around it is a shell. So whenever you bite into it, there's a good chance that, like, the other side of the shell will kind of, like, fracture and fall off onto the floor. So it's more of a messy meal than you would think, but it's really good. I actually really, really like it because it's like, oh, it's like a dessert, but it's actually not that bad, I guess. You know, there's chocolate and everything, but you're not eating like a solid brick of chocolate. You're mostly eating fruit with some bad on it. Nothing but bread, eggs, and candy for 3 days. You feel fine. I used to be okay. Like, I used to be able to eat whatever I want, and I would be completely fine. Unless, if I went too crazy with, like, sweets, I would get, like, a buildup of acne that would take a bit to, like, cease. I don't really get acne anymore, though, actually. Which is, I'm very relieved. I got the side, here, hold on, check this out. I have a whole thing that I did because people would keep coming into my stream and asking if I'm sick or saying that they hope I feel better, and I'd have to keep being like, I'm not sick, please. I'm not sick. But that's the shit I gotta deal with. So you get to a certain age and you can't eat the fun shit anymore. You know, you can't actually just do normal shit, you know? You can't actually just sit at a computer for 15 hours anymore. You'll start hurting for no reason. You can't actually go your whole life not stretching. I mean, you can when you're young, but whenever you hit a certain age, oh, wait. You mean there's punishment for not stretching? Yeah. Maybe some of you guys got really good genes, though. Maybe some of you guys are like 45 years old and doing great. But don't say that you're doing great if you've been exercising your whole life. We're talking about the lazy people. Maybe some of you are lazy and you're 45 and you're doing wonderful. I picked 45 because, I don't know, some of you might be 45. My hands hurt now when I play games as long as I do. Same. Like, I can't... Like, I'll play Devil May Cry, and eventually my hands start cramping. If I play fighting games, extra bad, but I think I also get a little bit extra tense if I do play a fighting game. And then I can't hold handhelds anymore. Like, if I try to hold a Switch, it hurts my hands. If I try to hold, Game Boy Advance SP, hurts my hands. 3DS, always hurt my hands, but basically just can't do certain things anymore. But, how do you say that? 1,200 office chair and wrote it off on my taxes 4 years ago. My bad posture no longer matters. The thing with my back, though, is, a lot of it stems from weak muscles. Not so much posture. Although posture could have helped lead to it, but, when your muscles become weak in your back, you are just not able to support your body anymore. And that's what causes pain. So even if you adjust your posture and make it like proper, it doesn't actually help that much because it can't stop your body from being tired. So the only way to actually address it is to actually do stretches. And I know for a fact this is true because whenever I do regularly do my stretches, I'm able to do like 8-hour streams if I want to. Like, I could just go absolutely insane. But once I start feeling better and then I stop working out, then my stamina goes back to being shit, and you know how it is. What about booty and crack? I'm a Mason, so always active. What's a Mason? Like Charles Mason? No, it's Charles Manson. When you said Mason, I just thought Manson. I'm like, what does that mean? Are you like a crazy? 25 and already started to show it a bit. Make sure you take care of it while you can. I don't know what a Mason is. Is that like religious? Is it like, what are they called? Jehovah's Witness. Concrete work, stone and brick lane. Oh, I see. I was so close. Hi, Kubra. How are you doing? Jumenso, you're old. PumpkinSynth. I'm... dumb? No way. I like to finish my 3DS backlog, but it hurts my hands too, but I always had weak hands. And it's also like, I know that there's lots of issues like, if you have like small hands, or if you have big hands, it causes issues depending on what thing you're trying to do. But for me, I know it's just an age thing. It's just a little arthritis thing. And the art, yeah, I can't draw much, but because I don't draw very often, I haven't been having an issue. In fact, I draw so rarely, I'm not even drawing now for today's art stream, which I should get back to, but I don't want to. I hate working. Well, sometimes I like working, but I also like just chilling, vibing. And if I start like drawing, then I'll become a zombie and not talk as much anymore. But then I get to listen to Death Note music. I keep listening to it over and over. Mina's such a hater. Like, okay, I understand some of the songs are blatant ripoffs of like Aphex Twin and other stuff, but I mean, they're different enough. And then Mina's even like a hater of the guitar, the moody guitar music, and I'm like, come on now. It's like a similar genre, but it's its own thing. Mina's just a hater because Mina doesn't understand that for an anime soundtrack, it's unusually good. See, we like popular things here. That's why we talk about Death Note. But, I don't know. Like, I respect elitism. I understand elitism. That's why I feel kind of, like, nervous if I talk too positively about Death Note. Because people might be like, oh, you're so basic, Death Note. Like, well, yeah, I know, but it's really good. It's fun. I mean, it's got its issues, but I really like it. I like to return to it. That's right, BB. I have 5,000 more outfits on the way. I have a planned outfit for my anniversary and then Halloween. I need it to cope. I don't get to dress up in real life because I can't go anywhere. So I have to dress up as a VTuber. I mean, I'm a real anime character. Hello, Space Marine. It's good for an anime soundtrack. It feels for an anime soundtrack, it feels unconventional for an anime soundtrack. I don't know how to explain it. But there's a lot of good anime soundtracks out there that I'll listen to. I'm not a cute boy, unfollowed. I'm sorry. Though, if it helps you, I am a ghost. I can manifest any form I want. So if I want a big, giant 5,000-inch cock, I can make it happen, if that's what you want. But it won't be able to fit in my pants. Manifest awesome. What would you like me to manifest for you? Listen to all types of metal, hard rock. I listen to Death Note OST. Oh, thank you for approving that. You want me to manifest the Death Note OST? I will soon, once I get into the drawing. Let me look through my list and see if there's anything else I need to talk about. Oh yeah. Woo! 1K on TikTok. Next, YouTube. It's really hard to get views on YouTube. Shorts do okay, but VODs? That shit's hard. So, the Death Note live action, I saw, like, the first one a while back. I remember thinking it was, like, okay and everything, but I have never been a fan of live action adaptations of anime, at least if there's already an anime adaptation. Like, you know, starts off as a manga that's anime style, and then it gets, like, a animation anime. I don't really need a live action, but they did that. And I like it because... like, I didn't go crazy for it, but I liked it because it doesn't kill L. Spoilers, sorry. But they kept making more, and I didn't really keep up with them. And I did check out the Netflix one. I watched, like, more than half of the Death Note Netflix movie. As well as just trivia, also checked out, the Resident Evil Netflix show, the one that had that one actor play Wesker. I don't remember his name. I'm really bad with names. I just forget them on the spot, but they were terrible. It was horrible. Like, not just being a hater or, oh, I hate anything that's different. No, why does L look like that? No, it's like, no. Like, if you give it a genuine chance. Yes, Lance Reddick. If you give these things genuine chances to just see, okay, what's your idea? What do you got? They're horrible. They're like really not good. It sucks. Oh, speaking of, there's a new video that might interest some of you guys if you're into this kind of thing. From Never Knows Best. Never Knows Best. I like his essay videos a lot. He did a video. It was an hour-long video, so it's very good. I love hour-long videos. 30-minute videos to an hour-long, very nice. But he did a video kind of analyzing the sentiment of gaming is dying, and he covers many points, gives you some food for thought. You don't have to like have him tell you how to think, you know? That's not what essayists are meant for. Although, if you want to be lazy, sometimes it's fine to have like a influencer tell you how to think, right? But anyway, this gives you some nice food for thought if you just want to check it out. I really like monotone voices. I like monotone chill voices that are very low energy. I was actually listening to a video earlier today. I think in the context of a streamer, I can deal with like energy, like where people put a lot of emphasis on the things that they say. Like when they watch videos, they come out of it with a new perspective. And it changes the way that they view, like, you know, like if somebody wants to talk like that in a stream, fine. But when it's a YouTube video, I actually get really irritated. I don't want you to have emotion. I want you to feel nothing. I want you to be chill and maybe British. Enunciation. Overpowering? Overwhelming. Although, I guess that's better than, like, meme edits. I don't really like meme cuts, on YouTube. Some meme-type edits I like, but it's gotta be a very certain, brand of it. It can't be, like, quirky, hyper ADHD core. That's a tangent. That's a tangent. Let's move on. I'll be nice. Emotion is fine, just don't be annoying and performative about it. But isn't it? Like, if you're doing an essay video and you have emotion, isn't there a good chance that it's actually probably forced? Because you're performing. I thought the real natural way to do an essay video is, hello, this is my essay video where I talk about the video game industry. Chapter 1. Todd Howard. You know. Thanks, Pumpkin Chan. I'll watch this guy and parrot his conclusions uncritically without understanding his reasoning. Don't worry, he'll explain his reasoning. You don't watch essay videos? Oh, I love essay videos. They're great. I like to listen to them in the background and sometimes pay attention too. Alita Battle Angel is still the best adaptation. The CGI one? It looks really bad to me. There was a really nice Madhouse adaptation of it. Gunm. Background noise is mostly trance EDM. I cycle through like a lot of the music genres that I like to listen to. One that I usually go back to, like, very often is, like, agro-tech music and industrial. Hi, Sloth. So I haven't gone on the trip yet. The trip is going to be... I'm going to be traveling next Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'll be gone for about a week almost. I don't know if it'll be, like... It'll probably be me gone for 5 days, so it's basically like a week. And we're not going to go to the Weed Hotel. We're going to go to the first hotel that we went to that was really weird, where there was loud banging and construction, and it was dead empty. And then when we needed to schedule an extra day or two, because the surgeons kept saying that I needed to stay longer because I wasn't healing right, then they were like, oh, sorry, we're all booked up. And we were like, what? But there's nobody here. How are you booked up? And they're like, sorry, we're booked up, bye. And then we had to schedule another hotel, but they wouldn't let us in early. The second hotel wouldn't let us in early. So we had to stay in the car for, how many hours was it? 3 hours? And I think that was like after I had already had the surgery. Oh, it's 5. 5 hours was the first number I wanted to say, but I wasn't sure if that was just me exaggerating. Yeah, we had to stay in the car for 5 hours while my eyes were healing. And so then we go to the second hotel, the weed hotel, and the receptionist gave us a lot of attitude. She's like, I'm trying to clock out and switch off for my break. Like, I'm getting off my shift. Can you wait? And I'm like, oh, okay. And I had my, like, I'm blind glasses on. My sunglasses indoors. And so they had us wait 15 minutes. And then eventually they checked us in. And it was mostly fine and everything. Then we went down to the receptionist to ask her something. And there was just weed everywhere. And it's just like, well, this is so weird. And then we looked up reviews talking about blood everywhere. Like, on a bed somewhere. Like reviews saying like, oh, there's blood. Oh, there's an ant infestation. And I'm just like, man, this sucks. I didn't know hotels were like this. That's another tangent. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is we're going to one of them. Lame hotel. But not the lamest. Am I getting my 4th eyeball fixed? Yeah. Enjoyed Alita Battle Angel. I've heard good things about it, but it's too ugly to me. And I know that sounds stupid, but I just can't get into the whole sentiment of like, all right, we want to do a CGI character, but we need her eyes to be big. Why? Oh, because she's anime. But it's like, oh, but you're not like doing an anime style for her. Like, she doesn't even look like a CGI anime character. She looks like some weird Western creature, and you gave her big, giant Western big eyes. And it looks jarring. I can't get over it. You can do big eyes. It just has to look anime style, and it doesn't. And it's just stupid. Like, no, oh, she's gotta have big eyes because she's anime. You're not doing anime style, so you don't have to do big eyes. Do anime if you want to do anime. Why are you doing halfway between? Nobody understands. Nobody understands. It's like, maybe it's good, but I could just read the manga. Like, that's the thing. I'm not missing out by not watching live action. I have a whole manga of it that I haven't read. I think I tried to read some of it, but I haven't gotten around to, like, committed. Did you know there's a PlayStation 1 game as well? Stayed at a Super 8 where a distant relative worked once. The water pressure in the showers were so hard I had bruises. That sounds actually fantastic to me. However, for you, I'm sorry that you had to go through that. There was like, hold on, let me think. Oh, so it wasn't a hotel, but we stayed at a winter cabin one time. And I have had the water at my house at full heat before. And it does hurt, but it's fine. Sometimes I can even handle it with full heat, but I typically don't. With that said, I went to a winter cabin where the water in the sinks, in the bath, was so hot, I think it should be illegal. You should not be allowed to have water be that hot. Because that is like, you will get burns if you use that water. It is so hot. That is, you can make coffee with that fucking water and wait 15 minutes for it to cool down to your heat. You know what I'm talking about? Who the fuck approved that? What was really cool is seeing deer. The deer approached the windows and I wanted to go out there. Probably a bad idea. They might kill me. But also, deers have ticks and they can give you Lyme disease. So nothing's good. You can't actually approach wildlife. All those videos of people approaching wild animals, did you know that's dangerous? You could get evil diseases. Did you know cats can kill kangaroos? Cats have something called osteoplasmosis, and kangaroos can die from them. How dangerous. Everything can kill. There's a legal limit of how hot a water heater can be, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, actually, it might be a while since you guys have heard this story, right? So, I looked into it a while back. This is the last thing I'll mention before I start drawing. I'm sure you've heard of the infamous XD, old woman got hot coffee from McDonald's and was surprised it was hot and it burned her. And then she sued McDonald's, Lamau, what a bitch. Okay, so there was more to the story. So it was too hot. It wasn't that she's just a dumb idiot and that the coffee was hot. It was that it was illegally hot. It was hotter than the legal standard. She got like 3rd-degree burns from it. A lot of the money that because I believe she won the lawsuit, a lot of that money went towards her hospital bills. And she's dead, for the record. She died. She was an older woman. She's not alive anymore. McDonald's, apparently, from what I read, did a smear campaign against her to paint her as crazy. What a bitch. Like, doesn't know that hot stuff is hot. It's not McDonald's fault that it spilled on her. And that is true. It's not McDonald's fault that it spilled on her, but it had no business being that hot. So there you go. Did you know that? Actually, our neighbors that we got more acquainted with, they actually brought that story up. And yeah, so I'm like, well, actually, did you know that corporations like McDonald's are evil? She just wanted her hospital bills paid originally, but yeah, they were monsters to her. What do you mean, but yeah? Like, if your coffee was illegally hot and it gave you 3rd-degree burns, shouldn't, like, McDonald's be responsible for your hospital bills? Or do you mean it in the sense of, like, I think I might have misunderstood. Do you mean it in the sense of she only wanted money to pay for, like, the damage to her body, but that she wasn't, like, trying to, like, get a mansion from them, right? Sorry, I do apologize. I can't always read tone, because, like, I'm a voice, and you guys are text. Her son took over the lawsuit after she passed. So, after she passed, what exactly happened with that? Deer roam around my neighborhood. And last spring I had a staring contest with one while drinking on the back deck, the deer one. You gotta be scared of deer, because they could just kick you with their hooves. The Wendy's finger chili lawsuit was the bogus one. I think I heard of that. Deer are timid, but what if it's like a horny male deer? Or what if you have like deer piss all over you and it's a male deer? Then what? Not so shy now. Sorry, McDonald's could have just paid the medical bills. It's nothing McDonald's, but they were rude to... Oh, I know. I'm the one that's sorry, Wrecking Ball. I'm very sorry. That I think I misread at first. But then as I read it, I'm like, wait, no, I think I misunderstood. I think I have that problem in general where sometimes I struggle to understand meaning sometimes. I have to do double takes to, like, process things. McDonald's just, you know how corpos are, like, they don't want to lose any money, although some of them do. Like, so, like, some companies are so big, they'll actually pay lawsuits, or no, they will pay somebody off just because they don't want to go to the court. Like, okay, how much money do you want? Fine, we'll give it to you, whatever, just to get you out of the way. Like, I heard once, so I knew somebody who worked at Disney, and, they overheard a couple basically out loud scheming that they were like, all right, now we're gonna go and report to the receptionist that our daughter was stuck in the elevator, and basically just trying to like scam Disney to get money. And the person that I knew that worked there reported it, and I think somebody was just like, yeah, Disney's just gonna probably pay it off, like. And he was like, really? And he's like, yeah, it's just sometimes better to just do that. But it's okay! It's okay! It's Disney, who cares? You know. I want money from Disney. They should pay me $1 million and never make any more Star Wars ever again. That's what they should do. I would feel so much better. I don't have a stake in Star Wars. I just don't want to see it ever show up again. That's all. I would feel way more comfortable. I feel I'm not gonna lie, I actually feel like mega uncomfy with new Star Wars and new superhero films from Disney and new live action. I'm super mega uncomfy from Disney and I would like them to go away. Also, apparently, they're still doing that live action Snow White. I'm so excited to not see it. How about you? Original Snow White's so cute. How sweet. I love her singing voice. Very, very darling. I used to like Disney. I was never like a Disney like kid, so I was never a Disney adult. But the Disney stuff that I liked, I really liked. I liked The Rescuers. I liked Great Mouse Detective, Emperor's New Groove, Aladdin, Lion King 2, Little Mermaid's whatever. Cinderella's whatever. Snow White's cute. Alice in Wonderland's fine. I don't know if I saw... I know I saw another Aladdin movie, but I don't know if it was 2 or a different one. I loved Pirates of the Caribbean. The first one, fantastic movie. Didn't care for Orlando Bloom, but I never do. What else Disney that I like? Probably other stuff. I liked the live-action 101 Dalmatians when I was a kid. Colt, hi! Thank you for the raid. We're talking about Disney. We're talking about I, as a not Disney adult, how I once liked Disney stuff. Thank you for the follow. I was talking shit about Disney and modern Star Wars and talking about the good old days, the 90s. The only good era ever in the world. Oh God, okay, since you're here, please tell me I'm not the only one that's angry about this. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not Disney, maybe it is, I don't know who owns this. We're so fucking soulless, we're doing Goonies too? Why? Who asked for this? My dad used to love Goonies, and I liked it too as a kid, although when I rewatched it, I wasn't as obsessed with it, but Goonies is solid, right? Who the fuck wants 2? Goonies 2? Why? Was there a sequel? Why are they doing this? It's so fucking lame. I don't get excited for anything. I just get angry. Goonies 2, just fuck off forever. Do Queen of the Damned 2.
Names of a friends.
Thank you for the follow. What are, like, at this point, I know I said I was gonna, after I did a short tangent, I was gonna start drawing. That was a lie. What are other things that shouldn't have sequels that they're gonna do sequels for? Not that it's the newest thing ever. Like, Jaws should have never had a fucking sequel, but it certainly did. But still, whatever. What is something that could have a second movie that it makes no sense? Let me think. We don't get a Dread 2, but we'll get a remake of The Crow. Hey though. Supposedly we are getting a show of Dread with Carl Urban. I just don't know if it'll have the same vibe as the, I think it was a 2012 movie. E.T. Wasn't there an E.T. 2? Ratatouille 2? We're getting a Ratatouille 2. Great. Isn't there like a new Pixar movie as well that's coming out and I look at it and I'm like, this looks lame. It's not even like the old Pixar art style. It's kind of evolved a little bit. Why do we have Kronk's New Groove? We also had a live action show for Emperor's New Groove. We had a live action show for that. We had a live action show for Aladdin, I'm pretty sure, and for Little Mermaid. So it's not like soulless corpo milking is new, but this new wave of it's just so annoying. Wait, what about oh, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. Sleepy Hollow 2. Hold on. This is what a movie I love, and I can't remember the name of it while on the fly. You guys will remember it. Hey, this is streamer interacts with chat, right? Content. Old Country New Men? What is it called? I love that movie. Old Country New Men. No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men 2. Oh, right. They made a sequel to Journey to Atlantis 2, right? It sucked, by the way. Pumpkin jump scare. Hello, Sky. There's a live action for Emperor's New Groove? I don't think so. Wait, did I say live action? I meant TV show if I said live action. Jennifer Lopez's movie Enough should have a sequel called Enough is Enough. Yes. Am I gonna get the Hunter x Hunter fighting game? Yeah, I'm gonna get it so I can pause at Phaeton. As for how often I'll actually play it, I don't know. I mean, I played the Naruto fighting game on stream just to like stare at Sheena. I meant TV show. I apologize, Bria. What else? Saving Private Ryan 2. Clockwork Orange 2. Terminator 2 2. See, it's not Terminator 3, okay? It's Terminator 2 2. It's another Terminator 2. It's the... You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay. Event Horizon 2, though. Let's do that for real. I think I heard that the Emperor's New Groove show was actually good. Sad we never got that final Die Hard movie. It's good to live free and die hard with a vengeance. Black Hawk Down 2. Yes.
Names of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. Hold on, wait. Come and See 2. Schindler's List 2. Schindler's List The Reckoning. Schindler's List Revelations. Schindler's List. PumpkinSynth 2. Ghost 2. The Romance, right? With Whoopi Goldberg, right? The worst sequel I think I ever watched was Son in the Mask. I never even watched The Mask. Batman Forever 2. No, Batman Forever was good. Although having a sequel might suck. You saw Ghost in theaters. I've never seen it. How is it? Schindler's List 2. Schindler Strikes Back. Alien 3 2. They should just stop making movies. I think we peaked. Every now and then we get something good. I don't know what they're called, but I'm sure there's something that's good. So I wasn't wrong about E.T. 2? Or was it just a concept that never got created? Got home from seeing it 3 hours ago. What? Did Ghost just come back? Schindler's List 2. New page. We're getting that alien TV show called Alien Earth, huh? Really? Oh, they did a re-release of Ghost? I know that they do re-releases of blockbuster stuff, like, or action ones, like, you know, Alien, Lord of the Rings, etc., etc. I've never been able to go to any of those, though, sadly. Let me think. Movies that I've seen, because I bet most of you guys have seen more movies than I actually have. A sequel to Swordfish would be great. Love that movie. What is Swordfish? I've never heard of that. I know it's a fish. The Hunt for Red October 2. Swordfish is a bank robbery movie with John Travolta and Hugh Jackman, very 2000s. John Travolta. Wasn't he also in Heat? Red Dawn 2, where the kids have PTSD. Yes. Remember the Red Dawn remake that they did? Horrible. Horrible. Heat was Val Kilmer. Oh! You're right. I like how you even know what actor I'm probably, like, mixing him up with, too. John Travolta, I know, is in Pulp Fiction, though. At least. Rosie O'Donnell, BDSM, rom-com, Exit to Eden 2. That was a real movie. I mean, I can get into that, not gonna lie. Fight Club 2. Waterworld 2. Oh my god, you guys. Fire Walk with Me 2. The people are demanding it. You can make so much money. Fire Walk with Me 2, David Lynch's Dead Edition. He would be so proud. I think his biggest regret would not be not being able to see the screening of it. Firestarter 2. Firestarter, yo. I saw that as a kid. That was my first rated R movie. Pet Sematary 3. Does that not exist? You'd think it would exist, right? The Shining 2. What's the kid's name? The Shining 2. Danny's Revenge. Leon the Professional 2. The Professional. Is that what the kid wants? Interesting. Very interesting. You know, boys will be boys. They just got such silly ideas in their head. You just gotta let them work it out. The Matrix Reloaded. Ugh. I wish I never watched the second Matrix movie. Oh! You're right, Gleam. I was gonna watch that, but I didn't make time for it. I wanted to see it. Dr. Sleep, right? That's the sequel. You like the second one? I didn't. I thought it was, like, lame. I thought the pacing was weird. It felt kind of, like, fanficky. What was this whole thing of, like, I'm lady and you need to kiss me in front of your girlfriend and she's gonna get jealous. And it's like, who the fuck wrote this? This is, like, Twilight tier shit. Serial Experiments Lane 2, AOL. Do not watch Joker 2 if you like the original. Yeah, I've heard really bad things about it. That's not good, unfortunately. I liked Joker 1. It was about me. I'm just joking, it wasn't. It was about my viewers. Green Lantern 2. Ah, yes, the one that everybody hated. So sad. Donnie Darko 2. Batman vs. Superman 2. Uncut. Do not watch Joker 2 if you didn't like the original either. Donnie Darko 2 is about his sister. It's been so long since I've seen Donnie Darko. I didn't even know. American Psycho 2 exists. Why? What happened? What? Who? That's real? Wait. When did it come out? Are you making this up? I don't believe you. What? Shut up. No way. American Psycho 2. It's a 2002 movie. I gotta tell you, man, this is the most 2000 looking movie poster I've ever seen. And it's not even like the worst I've seen. But it makes it look like a pretty cheap flick. Actually, you know what? Is this like a painting or is this a photo of a girl with so much like effects on it that it looks like a painting now? Oh, you know what? I must be looking at a really bad quality, like, photoshopped, version. Hold on. I'll show this. So this is the first image I saw where I'm like, is this a fucking painting? Like, I mean, if it's a painting, I can get behind it, but I think this is just filtered, because then you look at this one, and it looks different. You know, it's funny. I actually thought, like, because of today's time and girl bossing and stuff like that, and I don't say this negatively necessarily, I'm like, you know what? An American Psycho girl version could be kind of cool, right? To where it's like, okay, what is the chick version of Patrick Bateman or whatever the fuck is... Who? Wait. What's the guy's name in Psycho? I swear that when I hear Patrick Bateman, I think of Psycho for some reason. Is it the same? Wait. Are they the same? Is that why I always get confused? In Psycho. Oh, that's why I get confused. Okay, so Psycho is Norman Bates, and the Bates Motel, and then American Psycho... Oh, right, Psycho in both of them. American Psycho is Patrick Bateman. What was I gonna say? So anyway, I thought, like, oh, a chick version of Patrick Bateman, and that could be cool, right? What is the girl version? And they might still do it, and I wouldn't necessarily be against it. Because it's like, it wouldn't be a remake, it'd have to be its own thing. And if you give it to the right person, it could be kind of cool. I still need to rewatch American Psycho, though, because it's been a while, and when I first saw it, I don't think I really understood the point of it, kind of, because I was a little bit dense when I was younger. She'd be a VTuber, she would be me. But anyway, this looks fucking stupid and really bad. Like, this poster says everything. Like, what does the American Psycho poster look like the original? Well, okay. It maybe looks like kind of like it could be a goofy horror movie as well, actually. But not as bad as, like, this chick version. Like, okay, come, you gotta admit, it does look a little bit campy, too. Whoa, how beautiful. American Psycho is one of those movies that's liked by the people which it criticizes. It's hilarious. I think that's fine, though. It reminds me of, like, the Homelander kind of deal. Where, like, I'll see people kind of be like, you guys know Homelander's the bad guy, right? And it's like, I think people do know. But it's like, sometimes people kind of, like, can enjoy parody, sort of themselves. Or they'll pretend like, they project onto a character more than they actually do. Kind of, if that makes sense. The remake of Psycho is good. There is one? Dudes hated on it for being, like, a shot-for-shot remake. Isn't that, like, actually bad, though? If you do a shot-for-shot remake, it's kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you, like... If it's a video, it's weird. The standard for what I would want for a remake for a video game is a little bit different than what I would want for a movie. For a game, I kind of want it to be shot-for-shot, but not necessarily the cutscene aspect or anything, but the gameplay, you know? I want the gameplay to stay the same because it's a good system that you got in place. Why would I want the gameplay to change? Because if you change it, you're going to make it worse. You're going to streamline it, etc. But for a movie, I'm kind of open-minded, maybe, I guess. But why do a shot-for-shot remake? Because,
friends.
Thank you for the follow. Because you're not going to be as good as the original. Your cast isn't going to be as good, you know? Like, one example of a shot-for-shot remake that I saw, is a movie, called Funny Games. Funny Games is, I think it's an Austrian movie. Really good movie. Might be a very uncomfortable watch for certain people. But they did a American remake, and it's almost like shot for shot exactly the same. But they did do certain things, like certain scenes were supposed to drag out very long, and then I did notice that the American version kind of like, how do I say, shortened certain scenes. That's just a little trivia, but they're so similar that I'm like, okay, well, I like the original more. So then what do you get out of the new one? It's like trying so hard to be the original, but it can't be the original because it's different actors. It's a different director, technically. So you don't really get anything out of it. Whereas, like, I don't know. I feel like it should be more transformative. But whenever you remake something, I mean, you're always risking it. Like, if I think it feels like all the time you'll hear clickbaity, oh my god, they're making a new Jaws. They're remaking Jaws, and it's like, I don't even know if that's actually true. It's like, maybe you saw, like, scribbles on a sewer wall that said, Jaws 2 confirmed! And then you wrote an article about it. And maybe it's not actually true. But, you know, if I hear the concept of sorry if I'm saying Jaws 2, I mean Jaws remake. Jaws remake, I'm mixing my words up. So if I hear the concept of Jaws remake, I immediately want to vomit, you know? But if it's transformative enough and good for what it is, maybe it could be fine, right? I don't know. I think the inherent reaction to anything like this, though, is don't do it. Don't. Because most of the time it sucks. But if it's like a delightful surprise, then we'll embrace it. But it just seems to rarely so be that, you know. Anyone here watch Home Alone 5? I might have seen Home Alone 4 at most. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They get worse as they go on, of course. Don't even bother with Kindergarten Cop 2 or Jingle All the Way 2. Really? They did sequels to that? Some people really thought Homelander is kind of rot, actually, in the first 2 seasons, so they were mad in season 3 that the writers clearly painted him as a villain. I don't know. I feel like they had to have known that he was a villain in the first season. Like, it's very clearly that he's a villain. But I would take that kind of stuff with a grain of salt. I don't know. It feels like when one side doesn't like another side, they might portray that side inaccurately, if that makes sense. So you gotta be careful when side A is talking about side B, you know what I mean? But, hey, I didn't research it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But The Boys sucks. You guys don't still watch that, do you? I started, like, not liking it as much as season 2 because it felt kind of weird, like, pacing-wise, and felt kind of sloppy as it goes on. It wasn't as tight anymore, like it used to be in season 1. Like, everything as a whole, how it all comes together. And then I tried to watch season 3, and it just sucks so much. Like, they don't know what to do with, the character they called Frenchie and Kimiko? Is that her name? I don't know what to do with them. And every time they try to do something with them, I'm just like, wow, I don't care. That's just one little issue. A little side tangent. It was too gratuitously violent, to be honest. It's definitely, like, trying really hard to be edgy. And I like edgy. Sometimes, though, even I get a little bit, like, eye-rolly, where I'm like, oh, brother. Like, or like, Game of Thrones kind of felt this way to me, too. Like, we're about to shock you. You're not even gonna believe what we're about to do. And just immediately just kills, like, unexpected character, like, brutally and bluntly, and you're supposed to go, like, whoa, no way! And it's like, eh. Once it kind of feels like you do it a lot, though, you don't really care anymore, right? And I felt like The Boys kind of got to that point to where I just could not pretend to care anymore. Like, oh, their head exploded. Oh, somebody went in their asshole. Okay, I don't care anymore. Invincible was at least good with it. I remember liking season 1 of Invincible, but I never saw any further. And now I see a bunch of people complaining about the animation, or I don't know if they're complaining about the animation or if they're complaining about the art direction. Because there is a difference between, like, style and presentation and actual animation. Maybe it's all of it combined. Did it get, like, worse than how it was in season 1? Picky with edgy content. I respect that. I'm kind of similar. Like, some things I'll like where you guys would, like, experience it and you'd be like, Pumpkin, how the fuck can you like this but then criticize this edgy thing? It makes no sense. And it's like, it's just how everything kind of falls together, you know? Game of Thrones had to just start making shit up. Yeah, you could tell whenever it's like, wait, oh, you ran out of source material, oh, didn't you? Uh-oh. Like, oh, it got so lame. And then it gets so fanficky to where it's like, okay, we're gonna pair these two together. Oh my god, what would So character think or say if they met Tyrion? Oh my god, we need to write that to happen! It's like, okay. It's like, it became fan service. It's so lame. The animation deviated from the comic a lot. For example, the friend did not exist in the manga. Like, the gay friend? Like that guy? That's the only character that I can think of. That typically always happens, though, when comic adaptations happen. They always change something. Doesn't necessarily mean it'll be bad, you know? Just depends on how you view it. I heard that, like, some people think that it's actually kind of good that the boys didn't perfectly adapt the comic. That it was maybe a good thing that the show did it the way they did. Like, maybe they, like, pulled back on the edge a little bit, which I from the little that I know of the boys comic, it does seem that the show version actually toned down how edgy it was initially. Who is the creator of the boys? He hates American comics. He's so bitter about them. And he went like 110% into it. Shiguri Death Frenzy was the best edgy anime. A former Japanese finance minister helped write it from his hospital bed. Let's see. I'll look it up. I don't know if I've heard that by name. Oh, this looks cool. Hey, it looks like it has an anime adaptation. I'll send this as a note to myself so I don't forget it. Remember, okay, if we're talking edgy, you guys already know what I'm about to show, right? Okay, guys, ready? Okay. My favorite, Satanophany. And I'll write it down for you. Satanophany. Satanophany. Next I would recommend... Would I recommend... Oh, the order of my favorites. Maybe Devilman Lady. Then Murcielago, if I'm spelling it right. It'll autocorrect it. Just make sure you specify manga, otherwise you'll get a car. And then Dead Tube. Would recommend. Mina couldn't watch Devilman Crybaby because he rolled his eyes at how edgy it is. Devilman Crybaby has other issues, to be honest, than its edge. But I liked it as much as I could like it for the worst adaptation. Nah, whenever you look up Murcielago, you mostly get the car. Like, yeah, you don't... there's like a sea of cars and like 2 bats. Okay? They're prioritizing vroom, you know. Gantz! That's a good one. I guess it is trashy. Yeah, Gantz. Yes, read that. But I wanted to go, well, it's more trashy and garbage than Berserk is. Some very few people will try and act like Berserk is like exploitive trash. It is not. I kind of understand maybe why they might think that, but it's not. But Gantz, I think you could say Gantz is kind of a little bit exploitive, trashy, a little bit, but it's good. It's good and it has a lot of heart. That's all the series that I recommended have a lot of heart to them too. They're not just edge-faced. But remember, everybody, don't read Redo of Healer because the cast sucks. Okay? It's not good. Like, read all of the things that I recommended before you read Redo of Healer. Or if you like Redo of Healer, drop it and read this other stuff instead. How did you want Gans to end? Wait. Don't watch the Gantz anime. You need to read the manga. The anime didn't do a great job of the action scenes, kind of, because they highlight way too much how often that they just point their guns and don't do anything. If you read the manga, it won't, like, be as noticeable. And a lot of, I don't know, I felt that the Gantz anime was a little bit budgety and kind of rough at times, but it's still enjoyable for what it is. I think the final episode, no. So, it was a big episode where they put all of their budget into, towards, like, a climactic moment, like, later in the anime series. And then they deviated and did their own original story at that point after. You guys might know what I'm talking about. No spoilers, though. Not everybody here has actually experienced Gantz. Gantz is like... I mean, it's not the most obscure thing in the world, but I guess nowadays, maybe the average Zoomer hasn't read it, so... Be conscientious of what you say about Gantz. It's super cool how we don't have Akame ga kill dudes anymore. They just disappeared. Yeah, I tried to watch it. I can't get into harem stuff, typically. Even though Murcielago is literally just the main chick having bunches of lesbian sex with everybody. And, you know, for a time, the only sex in that manga was lesbian. In recent chapters, which there's only the raws available, there's finally, like, a depiction of, like, a dude and a chick, and it feels wrong. Like, wait, what? You were making a conscious effort to have it only be lesbian. Why'd you change it? Go back. There's a character in Akame ga Kill that I like, though. She wears like a military outfit. It's white, and she has ice powers and blue hair. Peak design. Very beautiful. I think her name is like, oh, don't tell me. I know this. It's like something death or something. It's like an edgy sounding name. Shut up, Xylo! No! But yes, that is it. I was never gonna guess it. Thank you. What about Chainsaw Man? Like, as in exploitive trash? I don't think, Chainsaw Man's quite that. Chainsaw Man, I mean... I guess it depends on, like, what exploitive really means. How would you describe Chainsaw Man? Like, genre-wise. Chainsaw Man... I guess it could fit into the exploitation genre, because it's got gore and sex and whatever. Fire Punch, I tried to read it. I couldn't get into it. No! No, Fire Punch is the artistry. Chainsaw Man is for little children. No, Pumpkin, you can't. You have to like Fire Punch. I don't like it. I don't care. And, I mean, you know, the brother and sister being into each other is pretty cool and everything, and cannibalism is cool, but I just didn't get attached. But I'm willing to give it another shot. One day. Edgy! Yeah, that's fair. You could say Chainsaw Man is a bit edgy. I actually watched all of Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon was good. Death Parade, I've heard of it. I haven't watched it. And then you also wrote Technolize, if I'm saying that right. I've seen the name before. Is this a it's a manga and anime. Okay, give me the rundown. Oh, wait a second. Technolize wins over Ergo Proxy as the best 2000 cyberpunk anime. Ooh. Ergo Proxy's not too hard to beat. Ergo Proxy had style going for it, but it's kind of a mess. So give me the rundown. If I were to want to experience Technolize, I mean, I'm being stupid. The manga version is always better, if there is a manga version anyway. Actually, is there a manga version of this? This might be an anime only. Nope. No, it looks... Wait. No, fan-made.
Names of a friend.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Because I was gonna ask, should I just read the manga instead of watch the anime, or is it already anime only? Okay, let me add that as a note of something to watch. Maybe we can host that in the Dollhouse Discord. Did I say thank you for the follow? Thank you. Ergo Proxy went over my head. Whenever there's, like, deep themes, like Greek mythology, Roman shit, philosophy, religion, I'm too ignorant to, like, really appreciate things properly. I'm more like, is that a Christian cross? Cool! You know, I'm kind of like that. Ergo Proxy, in terms of style and presentation, was kind of cool. I don't like that it became a post-apocalyptic wasteland for a majority of the series. And then the final episodes, they're like, oh shit, we have to wrap things up. Okay, this happened, all right, end. You know, that was kind of a mistake. But apparently they were trying to get into lots of good themes. If I was smarter, I would appreciate it. Have I seen or played Gungrave? Yes. So, I played the first Gungrave game a few years back. It's a very, very short game. It's fun though, but very, very short. And I watched the anime. The anime is Madhouse, but it's like, it's so weird. It's like they wanted to descale Gungrave and have it be a more down-to-earth, typical gangster crime story, right? Crime family story. And it was good, you know? I mean, you've seen that kind of story before, but it was decent for what it was. And then towards the end, that's when they start doing things that the game does a little bit, but it's still so withdrawn. Like, they don't go all crazy with the style and aesthetics. So in a way, I would say it's a bad adaptation, to be honest. That's my Gungrave kind of rant. I streamed Gungrave Gore and I got filtered because the train and the game is demanding. It's one of those games to where, no, this is like old games, streamer, you have to actually learn the specific thing the game wants you to do. No, streamer, you can't do the bare minimum and like chug along. You actually need to learn how we want you to play the game. But I didn't want to. And also it hurts my hands. They did eventually add an auto shoot button where you hold the button and it shoots. Because when you play the original Gungrave, I mean, it's a short experience. It's okay to spam the shoot button manually because the game is like an hour. Whereas Gungrave Gore, I mean, it's like a 6 hour, if not longer game. So pressing the button for that long, that's gonna hurt. The Gungrave anime was good for what it is, but if you want it as an adaptation of the game, it's not great. It just missed the aesthetic, and it's weird because that's Madhouse doing it, and it was kind of a budgety anime. Because Madhouse is hit or miss. Sometimes Madhouse stuff could be amazing, but Gungrave, it felt like a cheaper kind of project that they did, and the game had this kind of like dark city with like cyberpunk elements, whereas the anime, it didn't. It was just like a normal town and gangsters and everything looked like present day. It didn't have that cool comic booky look with like the black shading, you know, that really stylized kind of cool look. The kind of thing that Madhouse used to do with their old OVAs, you know what I'm talking about? They didn't do that for the Gungrave anime. Is there a VOD for Gungrave Gore? So I would think I was 3D still, and I have all the VODs for the 3D days, and some for my old model days, like kind of like archived, because I kind of wanted to clean up a little bit, to have it like more focused. Like when you look through a page, it doesn't have 5,000 models, it only has one uniform model with 5,000 costumes. Yes, exactly like Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll, sorry, drawn a blank. Cyber City, Uedo, or however you say it. What is that? The one that I don't like with the chick that turns into a motorcycle. Wicked City, etc., etc. No one said Dead Man Wonderland, the world is healing. I tried to read it. Read it and watch it. It was kind of like a miss for me, sort of, but I think my mistake was maybe trying to watch the anime. I should have read the manga. Everybody says the manga's better. I like the sister that pretends to be innocent, but she's actually crazy. I can get into it. If you're a cute girl and you do a psychotic face, I'm happy. Yeah, Wicked City's pretty cool. Very good style. But anyway, I apologize. This is an art stream, and I haven't done a single art. But I did have a lot of fun talking with everybody. But I gotta draw. Which means I got to put you guys on my phone now. I put you on my phone so I can then cast the art tablet thing to my second monitor. 2-hour Yep stream. We just had a bunch of shit to talk about. So I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and go to this. Now, the art's not going to be overly crazy. I'm doing my, like, costumes design style that you might have seen around. I guess I can stall a little bit longer by... Oh,
now
thank you for the bits.
bits.
Thank you. I can kind of introduce people to my art if they're interested. I haven't closed commissions yet, hint, hint, but I'm gonna soon. Because I don't want to draw anymore. I draw... Oh, I deleted everything from my computer. I'll have to re-download it for my Ko-Fi. Pull examples of my art. No! No. I could just pull up the work in progress shit, that's on my tablet. I can show you my art in my tablet. So, let me go ahead and bring this back up. Let me clean up. I don't save all my art on my PC. I don't really need to. I bet, like, if it's on... I prefer, like, cloud saving kind of shit. So I have my, my art on Ko-Fi, on whatever, on Twitter, etc. Let me make sure that there's no secret model stuff that I gotta hide, because I don't want to spoil you guys. Seems like I don't, so I think it's safe to start casting. There's no nudity. Oh, I could show one thing. I did an art for Abigail for Valentine's Day. Wait, it's kind of sexy. It's too sexy. It's on my Ko-Fi if you want to go look. Just go to the button where it says donate money and then put in 500 and then click enter. Or you could go to the gallery tab and it'll show you the new art. You know, just whatever you feel like. Whatever method works best for you. Alright, let me delete that. Let me delete this. I'm deleting some of these work in progresses because I'm never going to finish them. And they're like eyesores to me. I'm unsatisfied. Wait, I'm deleting this too. I hate this. I don't like that. Delete. I don't like that. Why do I have... Delete that. Oh, and then I get to use the Death Note music. Yay! Delete. Alright, I'm pulling up Death Note OST. Major vibage. Delete from cloud storage. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let me clear my notifications and start casting Smart View for smart streamers like me. Oh, I got scared. The chat disappeared, but it's okay. Remember, guys, I got something exciting to show you tomorrow. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have the energy that I had here. Ooh. Okay, guys, I'm an artist. See, I'm drawing myself I've been doing the hourglass body, but I kind of dig hourglass bodies. They're kind of sick. I drew this. I drew that. Oh, I also drew, hold on. Get out of here. Drew that. I like this one the most. But I also like the color palette. I like cold colors, but also like warm. I did that. I did that. I did that. This is the kind of tier that I'm kind of working on today. I did this. Hi, Cammy. My Valentine's Day was good, but if you're here to watch me work on your commission, it'll be a bit before I can get to it, because you're kind of like at the bottom of the list. This is an alternate costume I have coming up, along with 5,000 others. I did this for Omo. How's my audio? Can you hear me okay? I put my mic sort of closer to me. This is costume design. This is a concept for my Nanessa Bunny costume. And this is a concept design for my Synth Bunny costume. And it's going to be happening, hopefully, this year for Halloween. And this, I'll just reveal, this is going to be my my anniversary costume, if things go to plan. Music too loud? How much are we talking, though? How about now? How about now? Is it too... Because I have it these days, I have it to where I want the music to actually be audible, and I don't want it to sound faded like I used to do. I've learned my ways. Okay, thank you for the feedback. I do VTuber banners as well. I don't have any tiers for it open at the moment, but if you want me to, I could do it. My art. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. This sucks, though. I'm an artist. I could have done better. I'm an artist. I don't ever want to finish this, because I'll ruin it if I do. If you want a banner, let me know. Just hit me up. DM me on twitter.com. I'm never gonna finish this. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Woo, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Wow. This one I just finished recently. I'm an artist. Woo. Wow. Woo. I'll never finish that. I'm an artist. Woo. I'm an artist. Chibis are hard. I do emotes. Anyway, alright. I gotta draw a new thing, unfortunately. It's so hot in here. I'm wearing leggings. I mean, school uniform pants in real life. I'll be right back. I don't want messages on Discord. I prefer it on Twitter. I do business on Twitter. Hold on. What was it? I was also gonna do something else. I was gonna do something like... Was I gonna turn on a fan? Oh, something about... Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna download the model reference that I created. Oh no! Don't rotate that way! Okay, good job. Imagine if your girl said that. Oh, I already had it downloaded, okay. Hopefully it doesn't freeze like it always does, so... Alright. It didn't freeze! Alright, how big is this image? Is this the right size? Okay. Alright, guys. It's been a while, but you get to see from the very beginning the step-by-step that I do. Alright, so circle the important bits. I'll draw it myself, but I just need a guide, okay? I just don't got it in me to fucking do this goddamn balancing game anymore. Always gotta disclose it, cause I trace it? Yeah. For my sanity, I have to do something. I have arthritis. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. But that's what we do. I used to, like... Cause I would get... I gotta give the speech for the new people. Cause I started rapidly having to do a lot of commissions for a while. Like, when I first started VTubing. Commissions kind of exploded. I had to do so much. And, I didn't actually do this this method back then, actually. But that kind of burnt me out. And, it would just be so much fiddling to get things even remotely in the right place. It was too time consuming. So I came up with this method to just help a little bit. Just speed it up, basically, but still make me have to do the work a little bit. And I also partially view it as, like, it doesn't matter because I'm never going to be, like, an amazing or great or legendary artist. So who cares? Maybe it's a cynical way to look at it. But I have enough pride to not do, like, a full trace, if that makes sense. I just need guides and helps a little bit. I will post the link to the, song in here. Well, if you look up Death Note OST, it'll be, like, the first playlist that you see. It'll be uploaded by Kawaru235, and it was, like, the first song that we started playing. Why are you passive-aggressive? Why do people passive-aggressive dot me? I will passive-aggressive voice you. Although I don't really know how I would do that. You want that song? You're gonna get that song. Where here. That's the first song? Or was it the second song? Maybe it was this one. Copy link. This one. I see no problem with tracing. Isn't that how most artists start? Not necessarily. The issue with, like, doing, like, full tracing is you're kind of not, like, learning to draw yourself. It's a pretty controversial topic. What's crazy is there's actually, some people that literally, like, so there's literally artists that I've seen, and I didn't actually think, like, bad of them, really. I'm just like, oh. Where there's artists that will literally just, like, one for one, trace everything, the body placement, etc., and then they just, you know, draw the character. So, I guess it's a matter of opinion, but generally speaking, it does seem to be pretty, frowned upon to just explicitly just full trace and not put any effort into it yourself. Even though, it does take skill to make an anime character look aesthetic. Like, if I draw a Vash the Stampede, for example, like right now, it's not gonna look like the greatest Vash art you've ever seen, you know? It'll look like, oh, that's a pretty good Vash, and that's kind of it. That's kind of where it ends. So it's like, there's artists that, like, they probably actually know how to draw anatomy really well, but maybe for similar reasons to me, for why I do this method, maybe some artists are like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna trace over the whole model, every little detail down, and take it from there. I think I once heard, like, an industry guy say that, like, actually lots of artists do shortcuts like that, especially, like, in the professional industry when they have deadlines and stuff, you know what I mean? But I grew up always being taught, like, tracing is bad, don't trace, it's lazy. And that's why, this method, I'm not fully proud that this is the method that I do. I will say, though, my stuff still ends up different enough from the model to where it's not like it perfectly helps, but there's still, like, a pride thing that I maybe have to get over, or maybe I should feel ashamed, I don't know. Where I'm not fully happy that this is the method that I've kind of come to, is the, partial help, you know? Because I grew up where you're supposed to look down on tracing. Seeing an artist trace AI work, I can kind of get that. I, I don't know how I feel about that exactly. But that's why if I'm gonna do this method, it's why I own up to it. Cause I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I need people to at least know this is how I do it, I guess. Cause I don't want to lie to people. I don't actually like to lie. But if like in mass people are like, oh my god, she does this, what a fucking sham, then I'm like, I don't even know what I would do. Maybe I would stop? I think you're more concerned than the rest of us. Maybe. But like sometimes in the creative community, people can be pretty hardcore. Especially like younger people. Younger people are like the meanest, more like pent up people. But I also I don't think anybody gives a fuck about me. So I can kind of just do whatever. So this is a commission. It'd be kind of funny if he popped up, but this is a commission for my friend Mog. I'm doing a little outfit concept for him, and then hopefully he can go to a better artist to fix it up. If anybody wants a costume commission from me, I'm okay at getting like a nice foundation, and then you just go to somebody who's a little bit more experienced that can kind of like fix it up. Just finished watching that game in his dying video you mentioned earlier. What did you think of it? It's like I'm drawing the body, but it's gonna be like covered up with a jacket. But I feel like I need to be able to see what I'm putting the clothing on to kind of like do it convincingly, if that makes sense. I don't want to just like, you know what I mean? Or I might accidentally create weird illusions because I didn't like do enough thought into where I was placing things. You know what I mean? So it's just good to just draw the body. Maybe made this too shapely. Looks like the shape of the leg is kind of like... I don't want to make the limbs too scrawny. Oh, actually, I did something really bad. The model files for Design Doll actually add up quite a bit. And so I was too lazy to like go buy them all systematically and delete and then save the good ones. So I guess I just mass deleted them all. I thought I kept some, but I guess I didn't. So I'm gonna have to recreate a bunch of like models like from scratch again. Like not quite from scratch. You're given like a rough base, or you can download bases from a website and then adjust them from that point. It'll be a pain though, but I got space again on my computer at least. So for anybody who's still here, I may be a little bit slower to respond to things now that I am kind of like locked in. I'm not gonna get too much done today. You know what? The feet are probably too petite for this because I'm doing a dude. Should have maybe made them bigger, but he's gonna be wearing like big boots anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just have to kind of like guesstimate like how to do it right, if that makes sense. So do that. Oh, you know what? I'm not even doing the brush that I normally do for these. Normally, I use this brush, which gives it a very certain look. So I'm probably gonna go back to doing that. For this model, I tried to have a little bit of muscle definition, my weakness. Muscles are really cool, but an amateur dude. Okay, so it looks like elbows here roughly. And then let's just do like a rough, like, I'll do that later. I don't want to draw damn arms. You know what? The way I did this model, I'm proud. I think, what are the big shoulder lumps supposed to be called? Biceps, or is that just the upper arm in general? I didn't I should have maybe made it bigger. But because the model lets me do this, I'm like, oh, I guess this can work out. Something feels wrong. Not that it matters, because they're going to be wearing a jacket anyway. Is that good enough, maybe? Shoulders are delts and scapular. Okay. Hold on. Oh, wait, he's at an angle, so it's okay, kind of. Okay, so hold on. And then he's got muscle definition. I'm not going to go that heavy. Because that's not going to be seen. This is curving in too much back here. But it's like I don't need to do this, but it's fun. Just put it in, lighten in. Oh yeah, I thought it was a good video. Hold on. It looks like the neck and everything should be more over here. And then he's gonna have a pretty boy face. Although I think he might have animal ears. So I already have the concept actually sketched on another thing of how I want the design to be. Now this is just like a rough line. I'll probably clean it up. Even though these are supposed to be like sketchy, I'm like, well, I want them to be a little bit nice if somebody's actually paying me. It looks like I got the shape wrong a little bit. So one thing is this should be more narrow. And then it looks like, should be looking down a little bit more like this. Yeah, kind of like this. Hold on. Oh, how could I not draw the... Just joking. Whenever I draw anime characters, so arms should actually be this short, kinda. They're supposed to be kind of level with your crotch. I usually like to have them be just a tiny bit longer, because I think it looks nice. I don't always care for realistic. Some people can have long limbs, though. So we don't need that anymore. Although, this arm, need that to be bigger. So, For this style, I drew the base like how the format that I do for these costume designs meant for like scrawny body types because I'm like not that great at range. But I'm like, well, this guy's muscular. I gotta put some effort in. There's some stuff though that I probably just won't do. Like if I truly like think I can't do something, or that I'll do it like extraordinarily bad, I won't even let you like pay me just to give you something horrible. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Oh, right. So I also was gonna do, I don't normally do these, but there's an extra detail that I wanted to include with this one. Regarding, the hands. Kinda, I wish I could just trace it, fuck. So let's see. This might, I might need to, because this isn't gonna be, formatted very good. With the, let's do it over here. Okay, so, um, right here? But he's also gonna have a tail, right? Yeah, wait, oops, I didn't mean to have this go up higher. Not that that's bad or anything. Let's also, extend this a little bit more. Hold on. I'm gonna have it go... I need that to go more. Let's do it by, like, 700. 7... Why is that not making more of a leap? Should I go 800? 8. Okay, that's better. Oh. I'm really bad with fingers. This is just a draft, right? So. Oh, hey! Thank you for the raid! Hi, VCR, how are you? We just got... You missed all the yapping, and you made it just in time for the boring part. The art. I'm drawing a, character costume concept. Listen to Death Note OST. I hope you had a good stream. What are you guys up to? It's like I don't draw things wide enough, I guess. Just have it be like right here. And even then, I have to adjust it further. Like, used to be kind of more like this. Oh, it actually needs to be lower than the, okay. Kind of like that. I think this is one of the songs that Mina said is just stolen from Aphex Twin or one of those kind of groups. Let's get rid of this. Let's do that. Like whenever people do like veins, like over dramatic veins, how to make it look right, but that looks pretty cool, right? So what my idea is for this, let me make it like maybe not as big. I don't know. Should it be up? Yeah, I'll do it up here because the tail is gonna be downwards. But what I wanted to do is let me add nails. She's like kind of bad at drawing nails. So it's supposed to be, it's hard to tell It's like if you're truly good at hands, you'd be able to like show it better. It's like the reason why the fingers are different sizes is because like the fingers are like partially bent. And there's techniques that you can learn that can better help you properly showcase that, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! One of that Yu-Gi-Oh! Animator that's really good at hands. He can kind of demonstrate that better. But anyway, the idea I had for this is I wanted I'm just kind of doing like a rough edit. I wanted to show like I don't know what you call it, but it's like the kind of chain jewelry kind of shit. Where they got like metal that kind of grips onto their fingers. Actually, I shouldn't have it pointed like that. Otherwise, it's gonna like dig into the knuckles. But I wanted to do stuff like that, and then has these cool metal like, you know what I mean? I wanted to do something like that. No, I can't have it be sharp like that. It's gonna dig into like I gotta use a little bit of realism, right? Just a little bit. And this could be more chains, and then yeah, I wanted to do something like that. That's really extra. Because it's like I'm coming up with such a simple design. I wanted to give it an edge somehow. Because it's basically gonna be a certain type of street fashion where a guy's basically just wearing oversized pants. I know, it's like crazy, right? Still, try a little bit. A chain. Doo -doo 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 -doo. Let me type that. See if that's what I think that is. Not quite like that. I was thinking more shorts. Also, I need to adjust my I think whenever I do art streams, if my phone isn't facing a certain way, thank you for the follow, I'll start, like, bugging out a little bit. Have I been doing that whenever I look down? Do I start, like, blinking like crazy? I'm super sorry if I've been doing that. I kind of forgot to adjust it before I started, like, doing art. Because I usually don't realize anything's wrong unless I actually check the VOD and see what's going on. Okay. I've gotten lucky today. Okay, so maybe I'll keep it short. I don't know. I'm worried about streaming too long and pushing my luck. But I wanted to give him like a guitar case, even though I don't really know how guitar cases work. And I tried to look up a reference thing for them. Couldn't really find what I actually was looking for though. But I'll show you the kind of outfit that I'm going for. Mog was like, "Oh, maybe you could do like a goth design for me," and I'm like, "No, goth isn't right for you." Like I knew in my heart that goth wasn't what I wanted to go for him. Not that I don't think he was like dead set on it being goth. He was just like coming up with an idea, and I'm like, no. I see you, and I know instantly what kind of fashion I think would look good on you. Even though I'm not exactly like I'm not the biggest fashionista in the world. Like, there's all kinds of, like, cool ideas out there that I wouldn't ever think of. I feel like I'm kind of basic in a lot of ways. But, I feel like I could come up with some decent ideas. See? His muscles don't fucking matter because it's all covered up. But see, it's like I'm not even going to do, like, form fitting or anything because it's a big jacket. I'm going to have to do a different color so the lines don't get mixed up too much. But basically, around here, I have, okay, it goes well past his crotch the way I did it. So that, This needs to be a bit more here because of the angle that he's at. And then it's like the outfit's not gonna go overly hard on the dinosaur gimmick. However, he gave me a really cool idea, which is where we're gonna like incorporate the dinosaur element, which is his facial mask. So mask like that, and then have really the. Do these go past the knees? Got certain people can wear like pants that go past the knees, and it's fine, right? I think if you're tall, that can work fine. I need to have the shirt go past this a little bit more. Because it's already jutting out so much. Past the knees is normal, to the shins isn't. Shins? What shins? Is my ISP not working? What do you mean? Is my stream dead? Oh shit, I'm so stupid. I should have been moved over here. My ISP? Shin is in... Okay, so don't have it, like, here. Yeah, then it would be kind of weird. I feel like this isn't silhouetting good. I think I'm gonna have to have the pants be, like, a little bit slimmer. And even then, you know, they're still covering things good. They're doing their job. Right? Or should I have them flay out more? Like... Can you do that? Where, yeah, that maybe works. These are big long pants. Maybe it's too long. It'll look a little bit too long because the legs are at an angle, kind of. So, like, one is gonna look longer. Wait. Actually, wait. The way the reference is that this knee is actually higher. How does that work? I don't understand anatomy, bro. If you want, I could draw a femboy. I can draw femboys easier than masculine men. I love masculine men, I just can't draw them. And then, let me look back at the original concept. Alright, so I have big, giant pockets. Might do like a little chain or something, you know, typical shit like that. Add a little bit of trim. And Kaiba belts, you know, whatever. That, oh, that's the arm outline. I thought that was the jacket. Okay, whatever. No. So this is where you stick your pockets. Trim right here. Detailing. Don't gotta worry too much about this shit. The style right now for guys is a little above the knee. Hi, Orange. So one idea I had is, so he's not actually like human. He has like animal kind of legs, but the problem is I'm not really good at that. And also he has like monster feet. And so I'm like, well, how do I don't even know how to draw that hardly. So I'm thinking like, what if I have him wearing shoes and then they're just jutting out? You know, like he's wearing like boots and they're all ripped out and they're doing this, which maybe looks a little bit not good. But he said I'm allowed to do like normal shoes. Although if I wanted to go for like the claw feet, it would probably be better if I did sandals, right? How are you doing, Orange? So I gave him like cool bandage wrapping. Hold on. This is the twisty ties. When in doubt, add twisty ties somewhere. But when in doubt, add leg bandages because it's cool in Naruto. Maybe I should add a little bit of asymmetry. So, for this leg is all covered up. Like, that's all bandages. This will be like bare skin. Like, I'll do that. Like, see, those X's are bare skin. I've seen claw feet coming out of end of boots before with like the boot torn up. That's what I initially thought to do, but I don't think I can draw it very well. Thank you so much for the sub. Like, it didn't look bad the way that I initially concepted it. I don't know. I feel like asking me to draw animal features is pretty risky because I mean, I'm not even that good at drawing humans, so I feel like I just can't do, like, a good job with animal features, like, where it'll just be more apparent how wonky it is. Whereas, like, if you just ask me to draw some anime chick, it's like, I could pull it off easier. I could bullshit it easier. And then I'll finish drawing this so you can see the fashion I'm going for. His head's at an angle, but the hat will be kind of like this. It's just a baseball cap. This is too long. I think I also like some fashion where they'll have a hoodie while wearing a baseball cap too. I think that's cool. However, we're not gonna go for that. One idea I thought of for Mog here is, we're not gonna do the little Q-tip. Let's do the little pinwheel. I'm joking. No, I thought like making his hair kind of like bushy and frizzy kind of. Because normally it's like, you know, standard straight or whatever. Whenever I come up with costume concepts, I like to try and give them like a hairstyle that's different than their usual. And sometimes it can be like drastically different, and other times I play it a little safe. I had a designer tell me once to never use a hoodie on a VTuber design. It's viewed to be a kind of basic design, I guess. Like, it's like a little bit too common to go to. And it might be like a little bit too limited in fashion. I don't know. I feel like I like hoodies and everything, but I can kind of understand somebody discouraging against it. There's just way better looks out there to do. But you can do a hoodie if you I don't know, put a lot of effort in other aspects. If that makes sense, and just make a balanced design. I don't know. But there's lots of stuff out there that could be viewed as basic that gets done and nobody really complains. Like let's say schoolgirl uniform. I mean, nobody's gonna complain if they see a schoolgirl uniform, right? Also, I have something unexpected to show. Okay, ready? I had a skip delivery. I like to check my email a lot. It's where I get my dopamine from. And I had a delivery, and it's super cool seeing this because I don't normally get like soft kind of artists to draw Nanessa. My alternate character, for anybody who doesn't know, is Nanessa, which is the yellowish orange hair girl. She's kind of edgy, so I usually go for edgy and dark kind of artists. But I'm like, wait, I got too many synth skips. I need to get Nanessa something. This is one of Nanessa's future looks one day, which is her street fashion look, and this is the first I've ever shown of it. The outfit itself I've shown a concept before, but the hairstyle I haven't shown before. And it turned out so cute. I wish I could draw this good. But seeing Nanessa with a gentle style, it's so cute. So let's go back to this really quick. Let's see. Okay. So let's. Kind of like that. Nanessa's definitely not gentle. That's why it's like kind of like unusual to ever like go to gentle artists to draw her. But I like it a lot. Nanessa is sweet. No, not like that. Not like that. No. We should do some lawn strokes like that. No. That. No, I'm not showing that it's wavy enough. There we go, like that. It's like I'll probably have to clean this up a tiny bit. It's like I'm trying to draw frizzy hair, but I wouldn't say I'm great at it. But it literally say I'm not great at anything. But it's especially true here. Like this, maybe? Maybe. We have cheat mode because we don't have to draw the face. However, trying to like logic how the mask works can be tricky. It's like he's looking down a little bit, so I gotta make sure that I incorporate that. I don't know though. Don't know if this is the best anatomy I've done. Let's see. It's like I might keep it stylized and not show the other eye. For some reason, the way I drew the hair in like this like other rough draft that I did, I just like how it turned out better. Where I drew the face like line might not be like accurate also. Like this is probably what's throwing me off is right here. Just ignore that. Don't worry about that. This could be a dud. Maybe. I'm a little bit worried about when I draw men. Am I overthinking it? Maybe I just shouldn't have the hair, so that's it, I think. I shouldn't just have the hair as long in that spot. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if I had it that way. It's not how I envisioned it. Mm, maybe that's better? So, should the hat be tilted more? I think, should have that be shorter. I kind of want it to be anime style, but the kind where the head is a little bit big. Because in my effort to kind of escape from my style, I stopped drawing heads as big. Like, I felt like I couldn't anymore, but I mean, you can see the VTuber model VTuber model style I went for. I actually like overly big heads, small necks, and etc. Although I admire art styles that don't do that. I think they could be really cool too. Like, I like anime styles where you just draw a dot for a nose. But, like, if people could do realistic noses, I appreciate that too. Oh, you know what? Ooh. What if I did, like, kind of like the logic that I had with the palm of the hand? Like, the chain, jewelry, whatever. What if I did that with the tail too? Like, armor. Is that too extra? I don't know how I would make it look, though. Might be too extra. Do, like, maybe some decal and then chains. Maybe I'll do it still? I don't know. I just don't think I would be able to convey it right unless I really studied some hard reference, but it feels so specific that I wouldn't find what I'm looking for, you know? Convincing enough? Chains. And then I think I need to sit a little bit longer on what I want to do with the shoes. I don't know. If I do big giant boots, it's like if I do that though, I'm gonna have to adjust this to where it's taller. Let's do it by that. Should do like, let's have this be taller. If he wants to convert this to more like animal, like trait quality, whatever, it's like a better artist would be able to go over this and be like, oh, I know how to draw the feet, like make them like monster-y. You know what I mean? This is just to get the idea across. So if I erase that, I won't fully erase it just in case I'm like a little bit scared. I'm gonna do cut, and then I'm gonna paste. Thank you. I don't want it to look like I don't want it to look like Sora. Maybe the style I went for, maybe I actually can't do this. Okay. I'm gonna have to make it like a little bit more tighter. Some of the issue might also be like how big I had the rubber bottom parts. Yeah, this is much better. I went overboard. So then if we delete this, yeah, it looks way better. I've had a hard time finding an artist as a male VTuber because women are just more commonly portrayed. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of good artists out there, especially if you look beyond like Western artists and look at the Japanese artists. There's plenty of people who could draw good men, but I wouldn't be able to. But I wouldn't ever want to. I personally would never want to draw a VTuber model again. I didn't draw my own, for the record. I've done one before a long time ago before I was a VTuber. It was hard to do it, and I wouldn't ever want to do it again. So if I delete the body and remove like all of this like distraction, because I mean, whenever this is done, you're not gonna see all this detail. Just, oh no, I gotta cover it all up, you know. Once we delete it, this is basically the concept that we have. It's like, is it the most unique thing ever? No, but I think it looks good for Mog. I think that's the tail. Kind of clip it through a little bit. And then his what do you call it? Mask is gonna have like a certain design that he showed me before. But I'm getting a little bit fatigued. What I should do is add a bunch of zippers somewhere. I don't know where. You know what? Oh, what if I just zipped it? Oh, no. That should be too campy. I thought about, like, what if I add, like, cool teeth? Like, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't want to go too costumey. Let's pretend that's a zipper. That look good? Or should the zipper be here? No, the zipper's gotta be, like, here. Zipper, does that make any logical sense? Probably sucks, actually. I don't think I should do this. Maybe, what if I did, like, a zipper along here? Like, to where it's like, oh, you can make your jacket a vest if you want. Not that he would, but like, oh, the designer had that in mind. He's a raptor. I think this is where I'm gonna leave off, though. And then, you know, send it to him and see what he thinks before I continue with it. Well, typically, these go, like, kind of skip style, where I just finish and you get what you get. But, whatever. It's okay to work with people sometimes, right? Let me go ahead and, disable this. And I'm gonna start wrapping up or just chilling. I know it wasn't a lot of art, but I didn't actually expect to yap as long as I did before, like, you know what I mean? Hold on. I need to be, like, perfectly centered, right? I think I'm censored enough. Hello, Cream. How are you? People are doing zipper pockets for phones on jackets. Ooh. Maybe I'll look up more references. But I like to be fast and quick. Basically, it's toilet-bound handed cocoon, basically. Let me go back and have my chill music. Well, that was another successful art stream. And then I accidentally clicked Design Doll because I'm trying to click OBS. Slippery fingers. Oh, I don't need to use my phone anymore. Oh my god, it's 5. Wow. I'm not even tired. I don't want to sleep. I'm actually starting to pay for the chocolate drinks that I had earlier. I'm starting to choke. I don't want to sleep. I need to drink my baking soda and alkaline water. Ugh. No more. No more. I've been having a lot of Java chips lately. I'm not supposed to have those, but sometimes I want to party and be crazy. Baking soda, yeah. I have to. But everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I draw and I yap about bullshit. I will be back tomorrow when I wake up, I think. When I wake up, after I have my matcha tea, matcha latte, I'm going to do a special event thing where I reveal a thing and then I play a video game. So it's not that special, but the thing I will reveal is special. The thing I will do will not be special. It will just be playing video games. It'll be more Code Veronica. Resident Evil Code Veronica, while I try to figure out what I'm supposed to do at this point again. I always forget. Code Veronica, I've only played it like 1.5 times. So, no backseating. The audacity. Anybody who tries to backseat me in Resident Evil games, you have to have a lot of audacity. The ultimate mansplaining. Radioactive, cancerous mansplaining if you dare try. Any other game is just normal. But anyway. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Let's see who we can raid. Wait a second. Oh, is that Bluntilda? It's Bluntilda. Holy shit. In her native normal time, because she is European, so it's morning for her. Or maybe it's 1 p.m. for her. It's morning for me. I gotta wait for the ad to end, though, because I don't want to raid into her. And then, you know what I mean? Because then she's gonna want to say hi and I won't be able to hear her. Hold on, we got 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6. Okay, check this out, though. This is my personal small Discord. This is the Dollhouse Discord. It's a bigger Discord. This is my Twitter, which is Twitter. This is my card, which is my website. And now we raid. I Bluntilda. Alright. I go away. Farewell, everybody. Have a great night.